But here we go. Game 2. Kafka versus Prussian Prince. Empire versus Bretonia. Yay! No elves in this battle. You saved them, so that's probably why it puts you on the yellow side in game. That makes sense, Prussian Prince. Yeah. I was sitting there thinking it would be like left-right associated, but I'm wrong. So my apologies for anybody who's confused when they watch the replays on YouTube and like, that guy's not red. So here we are. Got the Empire versus Bretonia. Now for these two armies, we're going to see the Bretonians, 3 peasant mob, going to have 2 men-at-arms with shields, 2 spearmen at arm. And sorry, not with shields. Oh yeah, with shields. He's then going to have foot squires in the center. He's going to have 2 units of peasant bowmen. And then we're going to be looking at 1, 2, 3 questing knights, one of them being the ROR. And then we're going to have a single unit of Grell knights on the far right flank. Now, for the rest of this Bretonian force, we are going to see a Damsel of Life down on the ground with Regrowth and Earthblood. And then we're going to be looking at King Lewin up in the air with the Lion Shield, Sword of Corone, Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, Blessing to the Lady, and Beloved Son of Bretonia. For the Empire, we are going to be looking at a front line that consists of 4 spearmen. He's going to have the ROR Soigmar's Sons, who are unbreakable. We're going to have some huntsmen up front with their bonus versus large arrows. And then over here in the trees, we're going to see some spearmen and another unit of huntsmen. Way back here, got 2 units of Empire Knights hidden in the trees. And then we have 2 units of Demogryph Knights with halberds, one of them being the Royal Altdorf Gryphites. We got some silver bullets here. A Jade Wizard, also with Earthblood and Regrowth of Powerstone and Life Bloom. And then on the ground, Karl Franz on top of his horse. He's going to have Garl Moraz, the Reikland Runefang, Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, and Hold the Line. So, let's go ahead and full speed this and see which faction comes out on top. Silver Bullets are shooting Peasant Mob right now. I would love to see them change their target over here to that Damsel of Life, lay down some early fire, as I believe she is in range. But yeah, here it goes. Bretonian's just going for it, man. They're just coming out swinging. Empire Knights also coming out swinging. The Spearmen going forward, and look at this. Both players just going at it, man. They're just completely charging into the middle. Infantry and cavalry bunched up together, and winner takes all. Not going for any finesse here, not trying for any fancy flanks. They're just sending everything into the center and duking it out. Clearly, both players think they have the combination that will be able to win the day in these central engagements. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't see both of them investing so heavily into them. Both players have arrows firing in. The Empire probably has an edge there because the Huntsmen and the Silver Bullets obviously very much outclass these peasant bowmen. But yeah, only time will tell. We're going to see that Regrowth is on top of Karl Franz. And he's doing quite a lot of work. The Questing Knight's taking a lot of damage. The Foot Squires are still doing okay for themselves. Sigmar's Sons are unbreakable though, so they should be just fine in combat. Reichel and Runefang has been popped. And only time will tell. But as we look into these back lines, going to see that these Empire Knights were desperately trying to get in here on top of the Bretonian range units, but the Grell Knights were able to cleave their way through them. The Companions of Corel going to be in the back there. And yeah, this is a very good game, guys. To me, it looks like the Bretonians have a bit of an edge, but ain't over till the fat lady sings, as they say. You'll see some Foot Squires over here taking out some spearmen in the forest. Huntsmen continuing to fire in from the forest and fire in from the other flank as well. Silver Bullets firing away, and the Grell Knights are now on top of the Silver Bullets. But look at this, guys. We have the Huntsmen on either side of them firing in, doing a ton of damage to these poor Grell Knights, who are just losing health by the second. And now the Royal Altdorf Gryphites are coming in. They just got an Earthblood to refresh themselves. And them and Karl Franz are coming in, and they're going to murk the rest of these Grell Knights completely. Silver Bullets will be routing, however, a lot of damage being done to them. Over here, Lewin the Anchor is already getting close to his healing cap, guys. Going to have the Royal Altdorf, I mean not the Royal Altdorf, but the regular Demogryph Knights with halberds on top of him in combat, along with the Sigmar's Sons, who are unbreakable. So really helping keep that leadership high. Royal Altdorf Griffites going in for a nice charge on top of the Peasant Bowmen, trying to cause terror as quickly as possible, I'd imagine, so they can continue on into the Bretonian backline and maybe get a nice surround here in this combat. But yeah, companions are coming in to try and counter the Demogryph Knights by the looks of it, but they're going to keep on charging into these Peasant Bowmen, going to get another Earthblood while they're at it. And now the companions and King Lewin are coming over here trying to get in combat. However, Demogryph Knights Halberds are still on top of Lewin, and he is just having a really hard time getting down on top of any targets he wants to be in combat with, because as soon as he hit the ground, these Demogryph Knights have just been really dictating the pace of the battle. You know, they have enough mass to hold him in place, enough speed to chase him down so he can't take off again. And yeah, the battle wears on. Oh man. Now Karl Franz is on top of him though. Karl Franz is just an absolute beast duelist. He's got his bonus versus large with Graal Moraz. The right hand thing was popped, Sword of Corona's popped, and Lewin, I think, is about to die right here, right now, because there's no way he's getting away from good old Karl Franz. So balance of power is starting to go away from the Bretonians in a rather intense manner. Lewin miraculously somehow escapes up there with 77 HP left, but he can still regenerate a lot. And yeah, Earthblood going down once again on top of the Empire forces and a regrowth on top of Karl, who is now just chewing away at the Damsel of Life. Damsel's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And she starts running away desperately, but I think it's going to be too little too late, and the Empire is going to be taking the victory this day. Yeah. Very hard fought game, but I'm struggling to see Bretonia's path to victory here. Questing Knights in the back line running amok, causing a lot of damage, taking care of a lot of these hunters. But the Silverhelms just regrouped. Imagine they will have a lot to say here. Uh-oh, Questing Knights are coming for him. Will they be able to close the gap? No, it doesn't appear so. These are just going to get shot to pieces before they can even get that charge going. Oh. Silver bullets, absolutely beastly here. Ooh, an Earthblood going down on top of the Bretonian forces this time. Gonna miss a lot of them. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was still the Empire getting it. Yeah, it's going for some cinematics here as the Royal Griffites and Karl Franz lead the way to victory against the Bretonians. But look at this, who is coming back? It is King Lewin Lianka. However, he has no healing. And so I think it's just going to be delaying the inevitable. Peasant Bowmen are going to be opening fire on top of the silver bullets. Some nice work there. But yeah, Karl Franz is going to need to stay in the air, because as soon as he lands, he's dead to rights. And I just don't think the Bretonian infantry here has enough bite left to win the victory, because Karl Franz at this point could probably just solo everything. My goodness gracious, they just won't give up. These Bretonians are hell-bent on fighting to the bitter end for the lady. And we'll see how they do here. I mean, they're still going. Prussian Prince pulling his Grail Knights over here, looking to try to finish off these silver bullets once and for all. But look at this. They're going to open fire before they can close the gap. And oh, those Grail Knights just taking so much damage. Oh, but there they go. They close the gap, get on top of these units. The question is, will their leadership hold? Oh, Royal Altdorf Griffites coming in. As tattered as they are, they're going to be enough to take care of the Grail Knights. And the Huntsmen and the Silver Bullets will live to fight another day. Yep, army losses should be kicking in the near future here. King Lewin is just wavering. He's got an Earthblood on top of him. Okay, there he is. He's back up to 500 HP now. Much better than the meager 70 he was at before, but still enough to where Karl Franz can one-hit him when he has Garl Maraz popped. So, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing they can do here. It's really the only thing with any killing power is Lewin at this point, and Lewin can't afford to dive down on top of anything, because as soon as he does, Karl Franz is going to murder him. There we go, the Lion Shield, stand your ground, everything getting popped for Lewin. However, the Royal Outdoor Grippites are inbound. Karl Franz is inbound, and there he goes. Lewin Leonkur has just been killed. For Sigma! The lady will have to try to gain a victory another day. What in the hell? I thought that for sure was going to be the army losses kicking in, but the damsel bravely fighting against Karl Franz. What you doing, damsel? You can't fight against Karl. And you're just covered in blood. Man, the blood and gore in this game is not nearly as good as it once was. Oh! There goes the Jade Wizard now. And how is this fight still going on? Oh, there it goes. Army loss is kicking in. Yeah. Poor Lou in this match. Karl did run away. Alright, so there we go, guys. Looks like this is going to be an ace match we're going into.